Now let's go.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brown.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Tice in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Patrick Beverley.
Not in there in the paint, but I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see
everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And that one's good. Beverley.
Well, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Leonard score the basket.
Players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players have ever done that.
Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
Yes, they can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Beverley. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Williams. For 3. Good for the basket. Edwards passes to Cannon. Kicks it to Brown. Count it.
Oh, you love the level on both ends. You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Enes Kanter, Jaylen Brown out there with Edwards. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the small forward.
You just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And there's the pass to Cannon. With the fadeaway. 2 points.
Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Okay, well, let's go down.
And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams. Dishes it to Leonard. After rolling around the rim. Outside Williams. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
He said today the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
Leonard fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What's up? His teammates keep getting...
From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. They ended up scoring 14 unanswered points, really doing damage early. The effort, the intensity, impressive. They held up the intensity, and by the end of quarter 1, were out in front by 15. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What you like about Kawhi Leonard, efficient in everything he does. Really doesn't take an extra dribble, doesn't take bad shots, and he passes in the right position to make the play.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball coming through.
The stars of the team, Leonard and Jordan guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Smart finds Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calls. He went the unexpected going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Beverly, the pass to Zubats. Banked in off the glass. Harkless with it. Props in the layup. Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Williams, that's good. He's got 30 seconds left to play here in the third. And the shot goes down. And still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps Lester Paul. Family and friends telling you, go, get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pulls it from 20, and there it is for him.
From that in-between.
Against Green, the shot by Williams, no good. Here is Edwards. Passes it to Ojala. Count the basket. That's fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got his first basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Robinson. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Williams.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
He gets that one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Pass to Wanamaker. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles win this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.